Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to see what happened on Friday as well as some analysis or insight for the Monday market as well. So we are nearing our monthly expiry. So you could see it was a flat open and the decay was very good for Friday. Bank Nifty also flat open. When you check all, that gives us the idea that market is still favorable to the uptrend. So you could see the clear difference. And now we are going to check the EOD. So here Nifty Trader website, you could see HDFC, Axis and ICICI performing very well. For Nifty, Bharti Airtel, SBIN and Adani Entertainment. For mid cap, we have Idea, Godrej and Polycab. So these are basically the stocks performance for Friday. Now in the Sensible website, we will be checking the data, especially the calendar, the news and etc. So we don't have any news as of now for 22nd, so we'll skip that. On 22nd we don't have any stock results, so my idea is market can go sideways because there's no news majorly internationally or as well as Indian news not available. So we are only going to check this part, FII. So you could see the buyers are weaker than sellers. So you could see how the price action has been divided here, and this is the resistance and this is the support. So clearly resistance is more than support. And for future stocks, here the buy is more than sell. So definitely they are bullish with the stocks but not with the index. So we are checking FII data for date 19th September. Okay, so we'll move on. So this is basically the OI for the Nifty for 19th as well as the overall OI. So we are only interested in the total. So you could see in the second half the profit booking has already started for Nifty. Overall it looks sideways. Now we'll go to Bank Nifty. So here is the Bank Nifty data, overall being sideways, and we'll check for mid cap. Fin Nifty is your homework. So mid cap Nifty you could see completely sideways and the decay is pretty quick with the mid cap. And we finished. We'll go to straddle and we'll do a small case study, a back testing case study. So let me take two strikes from now on, so that it will be easy for us. So this is Nifty. Let's open the chart for Nifty. Okay, so this is 1 hour time frame. So let me keep the 1 hour time frame itself so that it becomes very easy. So you could see this is the high or resistance, this is low or the support, and then when you check for open is 400. Okay, so let me take 400 and 450. Okay, so you could see how it started. So you see this is the open and this is the close, right? So let's draw a line. So until here it went sideways, and then in the second half from 1 p.m. it was favorable to seller straddle. Okay, so this range is actually called as SL hunting zone because the price action is not favorable to buyers nor favorable to sellers, but only in the second half you could see the decay was pretty smart. You will understand the condition because the second half it was sideways and resistance and support was pretty strong here. Okay, now we'll move on to Bank Nifty. So we'll only take 1 hour candle. So this is pretty easy to compare what happened previously and what is happening today. So you could see open is 600, definitely lower than the previous close, and then you could see the SL hunting in the downside was pretty possible. So this is the range for previous day and this is the range for today. So it is definitely high, high, and then low, low. You could check. The downside SL is already over. Here also pretty simple, open, and here is the close. And for both the strikes, the decay was pretty common here. So this was the SL hunting zone, and the second half the decay was prominent because second half this part was actually sideways. Okay, now we'll go and take the mid cap nifty. So we'll calculate the mid cap nifty about some profit and loss. So we'll take the 250 strike because open is, sorry, let me take the mid cap. So mid cap was going up. So when you check for open is 237. So let's take 50 and try to calculate. Though 25 and 50 both were going downside. Okay, so you could see this was low and this was high, and this is the previous day range, high and low. So this is clearly having an upper trend. So let's calculate. From 61 it came to 31. So 61 minus 31 is 30 points decay, right? So 30 points times 140, because 140 is the lot size and 30 is the average decay happened that day. Let's calculate. 0. So this is the profit for one lot. Now imagine for 10 lot and 100 lot. Okay, so this is how you calculate for straddle. Okay, now we will move on to the price action part. So let's dissect the market. We'll take mid cap itself first. I'm trying to analyze just the September month, or let's do from August. So I'm taking a 4-hour chart pattern so that we can understand what has happened. So you could see any news based fall here affects the market very well, especially for the mid cap. Okay, USA news. So here up till here no problem, but here the Trump news came out, and then this was August month's low, which was done retest here, and then it was trying to go up. So this is double bottom and market has reached its major resistance. So now we have to see whether it is going to do a breakout or no. As of now, the call writing is perfectly equal to put writing, and every 100 counts the OI is similar. Okay, so if the breakout happens, then it's going to be a blast for mid cap nifty. Now we'll take nifty. So this is basically nifty, and you can understand pretty easily what the August month and September has to do. So let's take here, we'll take 1 hour and try to do the analysis. So day 2, this is day 3. Let me add day 3, and then it's pretty easy to understand. Going sideways, and this is bank nifty as of now sideways or at the retracement phase, unable to cross its August month's resistance. So that's it guys, thank you.